Hello everyone, good day. I am Miss April May Azarconbu and I am your next reporter for today. Let me continue with the topic literary text with activity enhancers or exercises for reading and writing. Here we have literary postcards. Literary postcards are a great activity to reinforce the ideas of character and point of view in any novel or short story. Now, how do we create a literary postcard? The first step in creating a literary postcard is brainstorming characters from a novel or short story and the important events. On the front of the postcard is the illustration of the event the student selects. Now, for better understanding, we have examples here. Of course, as prior knowledge, a postcard is like a little notebook. Here we have an example. And in the front page, now for reference, you can use the second image. You can put whatever art you want. You can put pencils, you can put books, you can put people, you can put anything that correlates or corresponds to your topic with whatever novel or short story you picked. On the inside of the postcard, however, when you relate it to literature, you can put the contents of the novel that you chose and the author and the title, whatever you want to put inside of it. In that way, we can create or we can reinforce ideas of character and point of view. Next, we have personal crests. This can be used as a fun introductory lesson on symbolism or as a beginning of the year activity for students to express who they are and decorate their new classroom. Students could also create crests to represent characters or individuals in a novel or short story or non-fiction text. Here we have an example. Example of a personal crest. As you can see, we have here a certain logo. It depends on you what you put inside of that logo. We have an example entitled Coat of Arms. My coat of arms symbolizes the four main groups of things I like. The first group is art. As you can see, he or the artist put the sun, paintings, a paintbrush, clouds, trees, anything that he correlates to as art. I like art a lot and I find myself to always be drawing and doodling on paper. Second group is food. I love food and I'm not afraid to show it. The third group is sports. Although I am not in any teams or clubs, I do enjoy participating in a good game of soccer, volleyball, or basketball. Last but not least, musical. I love joining the musical every year because I enjoy singing, acting, and dancing. Also, I colored the outside blue because my favorite color is blue. As an educator, we are in charge of opening the creativity that lies within our learners. Another, we have word art. Word art or text art is a form of art that includes text, forming words or phrases as its main component. It is a combination of language and visual imagery. It opens creativity, builds vocabulary, and even showcase a theme or concept. Here we have an example. As you can see, by the first image, by the use of words and letters, he built a person. The image that you are trying to make and the words that you will be using in order to make that image should correspond or correlate to one another. Another, we have theme collage. A collage is a form of visual arts in which visual elements are combined to create a new image that conveys a message or idea. Theme is a concept that students struggle with. Brainstorming is key because otherwise students will just endlessly look through stacks of magazines. Their list of words and images keeps them focused on what they are looking for. Then it is the time to bust out the scissors, glue, and magazines. Here we have examples of a theme collage. Next, we have collaboration poetry. Collaborative or collective poetry is an alternative or creative technique for writing poetry by more than one person. The principal aim of collaborative poetry is to create poems with multiple collaborations from various authors. Here we have an example. As you can see from the image here, the two contents of this poetry is already inspired by George from Mice of Men. Let us take, for example, if your teacher gives you the topic love to create as a poetry, then all of you will connect each of your ideas and form or conclude into a certain poetry that correlates to your topic. Next, we have literary theme parks. Assign your students your most recent text or let them pick a favorite from the year to focus on. History teachers could adapt this to focus on a historical event or time period covered. Science teachers could focus on a concept or unit. It all depends upon what the teacher wants to focus on. Here we have an example. In creating a literary theme park, you must first create a map of your own ideas. You include the plot of the novel, what you want to happen in your theme park, and what you want to include, such as houses, characters, locations, and etc. In this way, we can create a unison between your ideas and the novel of your choice. As a learner, you can pick whatever you want as your topic for your literary theme park. You can have movies, short stories, or even books. This ends my part of our reporting. I hope you all learned something from my discussion. Thank you, everyone.